Sisigil sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kaw-kaw ay hinatang tula kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na nagtitigil. Ang ituwing at araw niya kailan ang may di magtitigil. Luman ang araw ng warhabit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling ko.
Tayo na magkaisa, ipadama ang suporta nitong liga, liga na pangmasa.
Layuning makatulong upang sa bisyo hindi malulong.
Makapagbigay ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino.
Dito panalo, laban puso, sigurado.
Sa Visayas at Mindanao, handa ka na ba sumigaw? Sumabay sa bawat
We bring you PSL action from the Rice Bowl of the Philippines as 4 teams take the court for this Hoop Super Saya Fiesta this fine Saturday evening. The Titans come into this game after a convincing win against Davao Occidental last Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Kyusi brings a bevy of veterans to the mix to begin their President's Cup campaign. In our first game at 6 p.m., the Quezon Titans put their 3-0 record on the line as they welcome the Kyusi Pablo Escobets into the league. Meanwhile, our second game at 8 p.m. features the unbeaten powerhouse home team, Nueva Ecija Capitals, going up against the Davao Occidental Tigers of Coco Life. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Grumo alongside Noy Africa. And later on, we will be joined by our courtside reporter, Daniel Aguardia. Maayong gabi, magandang gabi sa iyo, Noy.
Napakagandang gabi para sa akin. Makasama ka muli, Mr. Sandy Grumo.
All right, let's take a look at this new team joining us here in the PSL President's Cup. Ito pong Kyusi Pablo Escobets.
Yeah, of course, sir. They are debuting today, and you know we got some notable players here on their lineup. You got guys like Val Acuña, who used to play for the University of the East. You have Andoy Estrella, former Mapua Cardinal, and then you got Pariliagas. You know, you got veterans coming from UE before, and of course the other players, you got Felix Apreco, Marlon Monte, Hope Pascual, Darrell Karangian, Wawi Kadir, Prince Etrata, Anjo Acabo, Dexter Letada, Mark Chris Mayo, Jacob Militar, Jethro Malamog, Jomar Santos, Yuki Sakamoto, and Mark Guillen.
At yung iba dyan nakalaro na sa PSL no, during the previous season. Well, let's take a look at the Titans. They tamed the Tigers in their last game and they played a complete game versus the Davao Occidental Tigers.
Yeah, that's right. And it took a total team effort for them, having 7 players scoring in double figures. In that game, they won 90-68. And you know, from the field, they shot very well, 44% against just holding it to Davao to only 34% from the field. And of course, on the three-point area, they really exploded, converting 16 three-pointers. That's a lot of shots for them. And then, of course, their bench came to play with 44 points against just 11 for Davao.
Big game come in small packages. Tatlong players po yan ang i-feature natin. They shown in their last game.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, first we talk about Topping Lagrama. When you talk about small packages, this guy, just a small guy, but really changes things here for the Quezon Titans in that game. in their last game finished with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 3-pointers.
At ito namang si Matiliano, dangerous shooter from the outside. At saka itong si Ronyo, si Ruben Ronyo.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, for to backstop itong si Topeng Lagrama, you got more shooters, and you got two of the best shooters so far in this tournament, Mark Matiliano and Robin Ronyo. Mark Matiliano in their last game, he's averaging 9 points per game, finished with 13, hitting 4 3-pointers. And then ito naman si Robin Ronyo, who averages 10 points per game, finishing with 12 on a hot 3 out of 3 from the 3-point
Don't
area.
forget those names, Domark Matiliano and Ruben Ronyo. Now we'll turn you over to Daniel Laguardia. Daniel, what do you have?
A new challenger comes into play here in Pilipinas Super League. Team manager Coach JR Matias of Kyusi Pablo Escobets mentioned na may halong kaba at excitement sila para sa kanilang unang laro. Composing of 50-50 veterans and rookie players, Coach JR said that they are very prepared to go against their opponent. Kaya naman para sa kanilang rookies, marami raw ang dapat bantayan para sa laro na to. Ayon sila Acobo, Mayo, Letada, Malamog at Militar. Para naman sa kabilang koponan, coming from a strong win, Quezon Titans assistant coach Luis Nolasco mentioned that they are not familiar sa players ng kabilang team. Kaya naman they set their mind to kahit sino man ang kalaban, they will play with the same level of intensity and they will not underestimate their opponent. Will QC Pablo Escobets rain on Quezon Titans parade, or will Quezon show them how things run here in this league? Kaya naman huwag na natin patagalin pa. Let us now bring you over to the venue announcer.
Good evening, PSL fans, and welcome to Nueva Ecija Coliseum here in the beautiful province of Palayan, Nueva Ecija. This is the 2024 Pilipinas Super League President's Cup, and now it's time to meet your super teams. First from your Kyusi Pablo Escobets. Playing point guard number 9, Darrell Caramian. Shooting guard number 18, Andoy Estrella. Small forward number 5, Marlon Mote. Power forward number 31, Barbie Liagas. And at center number 40, Felix Aprecu. Head coach for the QC Pablo Escobets, Nel Parado. Assisted by EJ Divesa, Pat Castaneda, Kevin Prado, June Lochenko, Philip Salonga, and Anthony Batalha. Team owner, Pau Emilio, James Moliari. Team manager, Serafin Matias. And now let's meet the starters from your Quezon Titans. At guard, number 20, Topeng Lagrama. Shooting guard, number 1, Robin Ronyo. Small forward, number 12, Rodel Grovera. Power forward, number 24, RJ Minerva. And at center, number 5, Simon Sandagon. Head coach for the Quezon Titans, Eric Gonzalez, assisted by Richie Tigson, Nash Rosella, Jonathan De Guzman, Luis Nolasco, Ed De La Torre, and Bernard Digia. Team owner,
Let's take a look at the starting five for both teams. QC Pablo Escobets will start with Estrella, Carungian, Aprico, Monte Liagas. While Titans will start with Legrama, Ronyo, Sandagon, Gravera, and Minerva. That is their standard starting five. I'm talking about the Quezon Titans, Noy.
Yeah, that's right. And for Quezon, as you can see in that lineup, really a lot of speed there, a lot of youth. And you know, guys like Lagrama and Ronyo will try to push the basketball, and you have very agile bigs in Gravera, and then you have Sandagon there.
All right, we are set to go. Once again, we are here inside the Nueva Ecija Coliseum here in Palayan City.
And that's right. And I arrived here last night, and
buti
so
ka pa
far,
eh.
you know, it's really a very welcoming city. Actually, we stayed earlier in Cabanatuan, and we're all now here in Palayan City.
The QC Pablo Escobets controlling the tip. 3 if it goes in, and it does not. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with QC Pablo Escobets. This is their first game here in the PSL President's Cup.
And that's a double-edged sword right there for Quezon. You know, they do not know anything about this QC Pablo Escobets team, and let's see what adjustments they can make here.
According to our script writer, will it be the QC province who will win this game or the QC city?
Yeah.
And Ruben Ronyo is fouled. It's not in the active shooting. So it will be an inbound play for the Quezon Titans. And
it's nice how, you know, Robin Ronyo used to be more of a defensive player back in college, but already has found a niche here in the PSL, becoming one of the resident shooters for Quezon Titans.
nag-average yan ng 2 3 points sa first period. Sandagon. Look at the ball movement. Ronyo teardrop. Yes! Beating the horn.
And showing that he's not only a spot-up shooter, can also put the ball on the floor.
Karongian. That's Aprico. Felix Aprico. Shot clock 9 seconds. There's the kick out. Estrella. Outside shot, no goal. Now, the QC Pablo Escobets 0 of 2 from the field here. Ronyo for 3. Got it!
Robin Ronyo, right when you said earlier, hit averages 2 3-pointers
First period pa lang.
in the first period. Kalahati na agad.
5-0 is our score. 8.5 to go the first period. And Marlon Monte loses control of the ball, but it will stay. Let's take a look at this 3. You cannot leave him wide open. Look at that. Ang layo ni Aprico, no?
And, you know, in transition, has the license to shoot those pull-ups.
And the Pablo Escobets team, there's a foul. Is it a foul? What?
I think that was like
Throw-in violation.
Yeah, inbound violation right there. Senior screens coach Nel Parado, who used to coach for the UST Growling Tigers after Coach Arik Del Rosario.
4-3. Gravera scores in a 8-0 run by the Quezon Titans here in Nueva Ecija. We'll be right back. The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba, media partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Sa ating mga viewers sa araw na ito, maraming salamat sa inyong suporta sa ating mga senador. Makakaasa po kayo na ang ating mga senador po ay nagtatrabaho para sa ikabubuti ng ating bansa at kami po sa Senate Spouses Foundation ay lagi nandito para magsuporta rin sa kanila at magbigay to give back to our country. So, may God bless us all. Mabuhay po ang Pilipinas.
Ito ang Kongreso, Sunday, 10 a.m. on IBC 13.
Let's take a look at this 3 by Gravera, Rodel Gravera. He is averaging 30%. He is shooting 30% from the 3-point territory here. That was his first in this game.
And you can see there, even the bigs of Quezon allowed to shoot from the outside.
Here is the veteran Pariliagas posting up. He shoots, and it rims out, but we have a foul. It's going to be on Gravera. Minerva will be the guilty party.
That's going to be a real tough cover for Minerva, having to cover a veteran like Pariliagas underneath.
Ano pa? Malaki pa yung katawan.
And he knows how to use, you know, yung width niya more than anything, because he's not really the tallest of players, but one of the few maybe players left who are still comfortable playing with their back to the basket.
A former standout of the University of the East, Pariliagas, misses the first free throw.
And if you look at Pariliagas, parang, you know, he hasn't aged a bit. Looks
Oh,
exactly the same
Nung
as he
nakita ko
was.
siya dati, ngayon, yun pa rin yung mukha, no? And the follow by Felix Aprico.
Felix,
And that will be their first field goal of the game.
yeah, Felix Aprico, really someone that you have to box out because he's gonna keep working and working on the floor.
La Grama. Ruben Ronyo. Wide open. Minerva will not force the issue, but he will go inside and he scores. That was a tough shot by Minerva.
And you know, the bigs also of Quezon, aside from the ability to shoot from the outside, also has the ability to put the ball on the floor.
10-2 is our score. First quarter action. Pari Liagas. Guarded by Minerva. Liagas with the penetration and the 2 points. Yan yung sinasabi mo kanina eh. It's very hard to defend Pari Liagas.
Especially
Very fundamental yung pagka-big guy niya, no?
Yeah, that's right. Knows how to use his body. And of course, until Quezon finds an antidote to that, they will keep on going to that play.
And it's gonna be Quezon basketball. Shot clock at 9 seconds. And happy birthday to Congresswoman Claudine Diana Bautista Lim of Dumper Party List. Kakain tayo mamaya. Happy birthday, ma'am. The three. Yes! Minerva from downtown is second from the three-point territory.
So you got already 3 players hitting from the outside. You had early conversion by Ronyo. You had Gravera and then Minerva now.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, it's Minerva, Gravera, and Ronyo scoring from the line of 3. Difficult shot by Marlon Monte. Rejected inside by Aprico. And it will stay with... here's the drive by Marlon Monte. Using his left hand to score.
Being able to break down the defense. Not really the fastest of attacks, but really knowing how to use his body. Able to protect the basketball with that shot.
The Titans, 4 of 5 from the field. And the steal by Estrella. Foul is called on to Ping Lagrama.
Let's see what kind of call they're gonna give. It's an advantage foul more. I mean, they're calling an unsportsmanlike foul, but more than anything, that was
Kasi
an
clear path,
advantage
ano?
foul. Yeah, that's right. As you can see, we already had a wide open
Ay, nako.
right
That's
there.
a good call. Andrew Estrella. So, sportsmanlike foul will be called on Toping Lagrama, and 2 free throws plus ball possession for the Kyusi Pablo Escobets.
Of course, Andoy Estrella, one of the headier point guards here in the PSL, debuting for QC Pablo Escobets. There you go.
May naghahanap sa'yo sa likod.
Hindi akin yan.
13-7 is our score. And QC will maintain possession.
So you're seeing the coaches here for Quezon Titans. Of course, Coach Eric not available and Coach Richie Tixon. So it will be Coach Luis Nolasco and Coach Nash Racela calling the shots.
Happy birthday to Nash Racela. He's
yeah.
It was his birthday 2 days ago. Oh, Aprico with the second field goal of the game.
And once again, Felix Aprico just moving without the basketball. See there, great dish coming from Estrella to the wide open Aprico for that 3-point opportunity.
5 minutes and 53. Felix Aprico misses. New player on the floor para sa Quezon Titans. Ronyo. Sandagon. Shot clock at 4. Ronyo. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Nasobrahan sa pagka-unselfish ano?
A case of overpassing that time for Quezon. Much as you like your team to be unselfish, of course, you do it within the confines of 24 seconds.
That is their second turnover in this quarter. Val Chauca is in the game for the Quezon Titans. Wearing jersey
Number
number
3.
3. Cannon getting the rebound for the Quezon Titans. Chauka, Jeric Teng in the ball game. Bago to lahat eh. Matiliano. Cannon. Oh, beautiful fake, and he is fouled.
And you see here, yet again, the shuffling of men for the Quezon Titans. You can just see how, how deep the rotation is for Quezon.
Look at this fake by Cannon. And he will go to the line. Cannon, this is his second game in the President's Cup.
And his first game, he finished with 4 points and 2 rebounds in 13 minutes.
Oh, and the steal by Ando Estrella. Left-handed layup, that's good.
Basket coming from Darrell Karangian,
Oh, Karangian. Okay.
originally from the Ocampo Memorial Colleges in Danasco.
Cannon. Shauka from the free throw line for 2. No problem. His first 2 points in the President's Cup of the PSL.
Of course, Val Chauca used to play for Adamson. If I'm not mistaken, played for Coach Nash Racela, who is now team consultant for Quezon.
Felix Aprico. And he scores. He gets the kind bounce. And he will, that will be his 3rd field goal of the game. We have a foul after the shot. So Cannon will be guilty of that one. Loose ball foul. With 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go, we have a ceasefire here in Nueva Ecija. You're watching the PSL President's Cup 2024 on IBC 13. The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Media partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV. All right, PSL fans here in Nueva Ecija. Second game will be the Davao Occidental Tigers against the home team, the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Again, happy birthday to Congresswoman Claudine Diana Bautista Lim of Dumper Party List.
Of course, we're hoping that the people start to troop in for the second game. Of course, for the Hoop Super Saya Fiesta here in Palayan City.
Medyo traffic nga, papunta kami dito. Ang daming tao sa... may mga events dito sa Palayan City.
And we're hoping that they all move to the Nueva Ecija Coliseum.
Val Chaka with the interception. Jeric Teng. The floater, that's good. Ang ganda ng field goal percentage nila dito sa first period. I'm talking about the Quezon Titans.
Yeah, so far, I think they've gone 7 out of 7. I don't think they've missed just yet.
They're shooting 100%. And rebounded by Jason Opiso. Val Chauca. Matiliano lost it. Picked up by Estrella. The layup. And it's a foul. That will be the second on Cannon.
And you see it to see Monteno, not the fastest of players when attacking the paint, but able to use his body to shield the basketball and create the contact.
So Cannon will sit down because of 2 fouls.
And I think that also puts Quezon Titans in penalty.
Yeah. The Kyusi Pablo Escobets, they're shooting 2 of 6 from the free throw line here in the first period.
Yeah, that's right.
This Marlon Monte, 4 points in this game.
See, checking in, Prince Etrata used to coach this kid back in San Beda. Was a part of a team that included the likes of Evan Nele, you have Peter Alfaro, players who are now playing out their senior years in college.
Matiliano for 3, yes, and they continue to score. Still perfect from the field.
And that's, to take note of that, 4 out of 4 from the 3-point area
Wow.
already.
Now it's 8 out of 8 from the field. That's 100% shooting. And the ball goes out of bounds. A bad pass by Ando Estrella. Substitution. Pariliagas will take a seat.
And despite Quezon not yet missing from the field, they're only up by 6
Yeah.
points. So still a great effort being shown here by the debuting Pablo Escobets.
The Titans turn the ball over. That's the coaching staff. Nacho Rosella there. And
Luis Nolasco, who is heading the team with the absence of head coach Eric Gonzalez and assistant
Richie
coach
Dixon.
Richie Dixon.
Karongia, that's Abrico. His first miss from the field. Domar Matiliano. Pascual. A nice pass. Pascual scores. Plus a foul.
Having a guy like this, Daryl Pascual, who it's an imposing big, really a good option here for Val Chauca, who is actually debuting here also for the Quezon Titans. And they haven't missed from the floor just yet.
Oo, ang galing, no?
Only from the free throw line, though, they missed their first 2.
8, make that 9 out of 9 shooting from the field. And perfect also. They are also perfect from the 3-point range. But they're 0 of 2 from the free throw line here in the first period. And they continue to miss. They continue to miss at the free throw line.
I think they want to be defended when they shoot.
0 of 3 shooting. 4-3. It's Joma Santos who misses the 3-pointer. He gets it back and scores.
Itong QC Pablo Escobets, they're not really having a lot of execution going on, but they're just really trying to outwork the Titans of Quezon.
Opiso, Pascual, Jeric Teng, guarded by Karongian. Opiso, that will be their first miss from the field here in this game. Matiliano with a steal, met by Liagas. He shoots and scores.
So, despite missing their first shot earlier, the quality of shots have been very good for Quezon. You see there, Matiliano not trying to challenge Pariliagas underneath, just pulling up for that mid-range jumper.
24-17 though. The Quezon Titans shooting beautifully from the field, but hindi nagpapauli itong QC Pablo Escobets, Noy.
Yeah, they're hitting 50% of their shots.
Because of the stat sheet, kala natin, or sa mga manonood na nakikinig sa atin, lamang na sana, pero hindi naman malaki yung, hindi naman kalakihan yung kalamangan ng Quezon Titans.
And usually when you hit half of your shots, you're usually in the ball game. Just so happened na itong Quezon Titans nga have missed only once out of 11 attempts, but still pretty good effort here for the Escobets.
45 seconds to go. Shot clock, 13 seconds. And the steal. The drive, yes. That's Gravera scoring.
No ball stop right there for QC. That's why Gravera just waltzing his way inside for that layup.
Largest lead of the game at 9 points. Foul is called inside with 19 seconds to go.
Well, the only problem so far for Quezon is they've been fouling too much. And they will be sending itong Escobets for attempts 8 and 9 from the free throw area.
And the Kyusi Pablo Escobets, they're shooting 42% from the line. And they continue to miss here.
You know, whenever we continue to talk about free throw shooting, as you see Coach Nel Parado on your screens, whenever we talk about free throw shooting, more often than not, nagmimintis yung mga free throw.
And it will help you in the end game. Especially pag dikit yung labanan eh. If it's a close fight. And you will look at the stats and you will see your free throw shooting. And you lost by what? 3 points or 2 points. Chauka is fouled with 3 seconds to go.
Very smart on the side of QC to know their foul situation. They had a foul to give and they choose to use it.
3 seconds. Chauka for 3. He throws up a prayer. Well, that's their first miss, the second miss from the field. And the Quezon Titans leading here at the end of one, 26-18. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, please follow and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels sa YouTube at sa Facebook nila. God bless you at mabuhay kayo.
Galing sa Fiend Cotton! Lahat po ng gusto makilahok, makilaro at makishoot sa ating half-court shot. Sali po kayo rito at ang makakashoot, merong sapatos galing sa Fiend Cotton! Yes, sir! Yes! Guys, reminder po, we are actually live sa Facebook, sa YouTube, and sa IBC 13. So please like, share, subscribe to our social media platforms. Pilipinas Super League, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Alright. Sige po, tira ng tira habang naka-timeout tayo. Kung wala makashoot, mamaya na lang ulit. Pero sana may makashoot. Kuya, go! Gamitin mo pa! Ay, sayang. Kuya, go! Nakatakta, nakapula ka. Yun na! Alright, go! Ay, sige pa. Okay. Medyo lapit na ng konti. Sige, okay lang. Yun! Yun! Nako po. Sige po, tira. Op! Nako, lahat na. Sige. Hanggat wala nakakashoot. Ay! Sayang. Up! Ay! Itna na yun, kuya. Sige po, go! Yes, tira. Let's go. Kuya, kaya mo yan. Nako, layo. Urong natin ring. Urong natin ring. Okay, go. Oy! Oy, nako, konti na lang. Kuya, kaya mo yan. Sige, ipato mo. Sige, kuya, ito, mukhang praktisado si kuya. Ay, gitna na yun. Alright, sorry guys. Bawi tayo. End of third. Lahat na nandyan, lahat ng gusto makilaro. Mamaya.
All right, we are back here. Highlights of the first period. Here inside the Nueva Ecija Coliseum, Roben Ronyo scoring from beyond the arc. Minerva also scoring from beyond the arc. They are shooting 4 of 6. That's 66% from beyond the arc in the first period.
Yeah, and they made their first 4, actually only missing their last 2. But, you know, from the field as a team, they're shooting 84% from the field. Etong Pablo Escobets, 46%, not bad. But whenever you give your opponents very high quality of shots, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
but luckily for them, they're only down by 8.
Let's take a look at the bench scoring for both teams. The Titans with 11 points coming off the bench compared to the 3 of the Kyusi Pablo Escobets.
And you know, that's really one of the strengths of Quezon, that bench and that depth. As you see there, Domark Matiliano coming off the bench already has 4 points. I'm sorry, already with 7 points itong si Domark Matiliano.
Bench scoring din yan.
Oh, yeah.
Quezon Titans in control now. Largest lead in the game at 10 points. 4-3. Their third miss here in the first half. Baseline attack. Nice feed. And Jomar Santos with the 2 points.
Well, you can see itong QC, not really had a long time to prepare. Only was binuo lang tong team na to 15 days ago. So it's still some chemistry and gelling issues for them.
That's a travel. Sandagon committing that turnover, their third turnover in this game.
Yeah, that's right. But for itong Pablo Escobets already with 5. Actually, for Quezon, that's already
6.
turnover number 7.
7, yeah, 7. 6 turnovers, or make that 7 turnovers for the Titans and 5 for the QC Pablo Escobets. Pariliagas. Now, si Pariliagas pag naglulopos, galing sa taas no?
Yeah, he backs down the defender all the way to the rim.
Hindi pa pumapasok yung tres ng QC dito sa ating laro. They're down by 8. Taken away by Estrella. Estrella pushing it down. Nice feed. Oh, that's a good basket by Marlon Monte plus a foul.
Marlon Monte has been